Well, howdy friends. As you can see, I brought out my extra large spoon today because I've got an extra large box to feed an extra hungry beast today. Let me go ahead and set the spoon aside and we're going to go ahead and start cutting here. Pretty excited. I'm sure you can all guess, since you know the title, you already know what I'm getting. Pretty good stuff here. I've been waiting a long time to receive what's in this box. It's probably been coming for a couple of years since the last gigantic box I opened. I think it was about 2 years ago. I mean, I've opened a lot since then, but not quite this large of a box. But before we get into what's in the box, I got one other thing to show you here. I just recently received tongue lashor. Had to buy them from Amazon because my Big Bad Toy Store order was canceled. And so I only got one of them because he was currently going for, I think, 32 bucks. Now it looks like a couple days later he's going for 42. Same thing on Walmart. So don't really know what happened with tongue lashor, why he was, you know, difficult to distribute, why he didn't show up as easily as all the other figures from the same wave. Hypno wasn't hard to get. Snake Armor He-Man wasn't hard to get, and Mini Comics Roboto wasn't really hard to get. They all kind of came through the normal channels, so don't know exactly what happened with tongue lashor, if they sent a bunch of them to another country or what. Seems like the distribution is just not being taken care of at the distribution centers. Like there's nobody there making sure that, you know, each store within their area gets an equal number of different toys. In fact, my Target has like 10 of the G.I. Joe Classified Ripper and maybe 2 of what's the other guy's name? Buzzsaw or something? I can't remember all their names. Anyway, like 2 each of General Hawk, and 2 each of the Python Patrol Officer, and 2 each of the Python Patrol Copperhead. Now they may have a whole bunch more in the back room, which I suspect they do have. I think that's what they do, is they try to only put a couple out to make it look like they have a limited amount, make you jump and buy it with fear of missing out. But I think they actually have quite a few more back in the warehouse, because those are the ones that end up, you find at Ross a year or 2 later. So anyway, I like to talk, don't I? What do we got here? We'll start with the stuff on top, which is the smaller stuff. First of all, we have Big Bad Toy Store sticker. Got Webstor from the New Eternia line here. Very cool looking figure. One I wasn't sure I was going to get, but then you know, again, I just decided I've got enough New Eternia figures now. I don't want to miss out on any of the main characters. So I went ahead and decided to get him. Plus Webstor is one of my, I really like insectoid type people. My dad was into insects, and I grew up being into insects, so I've always had a thing for kind of insects and insectoids. So yes, this is a very cool looking figure. Really nice, kind of rich, dark royal blue color skin. He's got that nice purple and red accents going on there on his chest. So we got the back of the packaging. I'm going to show you all that. The description reads, "Many moons ago, when Castle Grayskull shattered into the 7 winds, pieces of it fell into Webstor's web. Now the devious Trap Master lies patiently in waiting on the Isle of Eternia. He knows that it's only a matter of time before another greedy adventurer wanders into his lair, seeking treasure or even the power of Grayskull itself." Alright, so yes, you guys have all seen the graphics there, seen the side. I'm sure you guys have all seen unboxing videos of them too, so there's not too much more to say about them. We'll go ahead and set them aside here. Another one we just got, oh, very cool looking, new box design. We got Trap-Jaw from the New Eternia line. So Trap-Jaw, another, you know, major figure in the universe of Eternia. One of the 3 primary villains in the, you know, introduction to the Filmation cartoon. This one looks like the toy version, I believe. Yes, and a little bit like the cartoon version. But more like the toy version, I think, than the cartoon version. But really cool looking face sculpt you can see on there. I'm sure you guys have all seen them again real quick. But yeah, I like this new design of the box. Having the actual drawing of him on there, the Masterverse up here. That's really cool. Yeah, I'm going to be excited to have him on the shelf with the others. Just one of the overall, cooler characters, I think, designed after Jaws from James Bond. So again, we got the description here on the back, and that reads, Trap-Jaw. Victory was in reach as Trap-Jaw raised his cybernetic claw over Man-At-Arms. As He-Man summoned the power of Grayskull, Trap-Jaw suddenly crossed dimensions into a shattered world, New Eternia. So, very cool. So, Yo tengo el poder, said He-Man in Espanol. Alright, set Trap-Jaw aside, keep this going. This is going to be a long enough video as it is. And we got Man-At-Arms, another obviously super key figure in the Masters of the Universe pantheon. Again, really cool packaging. We've got the nice design here showing him on the front. I guess we got two head sculpts. It looks like we've got one without the mustache and the one with the mustache, so we can display him however we like. I think we also get two different helmet versions, if I remember seeing it correctly. So we can have, yep, like I said, the more traditional helmet that looks like the figure we grew up with and the character in the cartoon. And then we've got this newer looking helmet, which is a little sleeker. So, very happy to have this guy. I always held off on buying the Man-At-Arms from Revelation. It just wasn't, didn't do it for me as much. But I'm glad to have one that sort of more represents the character I'm familiar with from my childhood. So, very cool. Again, we got a description on the back. Man-At-Arms. The last thing Duncan remembered was He-Man shouting, "By the power of Grayskull!" Reality cracked, and all went dark. Suddenly, Man-At-Arms found himself in a new Eternia, one broken and in need of repair. So I wonder if they're going to have another, a larger story to fill this out, tell us all about New Eternia. We're going to have a new cartoon other than Revelation. We'll see, huh? Okay, still going further. We have, alright, my first of the cartoon edition figures. So this was not a hard choice for me to keep going and collecting these. A lot of people I know are not sure they want them or don't want them because they don't look like the toys we had as kids, and they're just, another cash grab from Mattel. But yeah, for me, I gotta have all the variations of some of my favorite characters. Beastman is definitely one of my favorite characters. Again, such a main character in the show and in the universe, so had to have him. I know you all have seen, as seen on in the back here, as seen on the Dragon Invasion. He's got his what is that, levitation ray or something. He's picking up the dragon eggs so that Skeletor and Beastman can control the dragons. Doesn't really have much more of a description on there. We've got the rest of the cross-cell art here, the other figures that are going to be coming out, I believe, in a couple months. So, first impressions, I really like him. I like the smoothness. It's different than the Beastman we have, the toy version. I like the kind of little bit brighter colors again, even more cartoonish looking. So, yeah, like I said, and just in general, quite a bit smoother belt, smoother pants. Maybe even, I don't know. The muscles are still really cool. You got a lot of nice definition there. Yeah, very cool. Just I'm excited for him. Put him to the side. And last, before we get to the big item, we've got the cartoon version of He-Man. So this is the He-Man as seen on Masks of Power. We've got the cool looking graphic there. Yeah, I don't remember the guy's name, the Mask of Power guy there. Like I said, I like the look of him. Had to have him. Just another variant of a character that I really like. Like again, not much more to say. Just nice and smooth and different. Smooth gauntlets, very smooth chest there, or what do you call that thing that he wears? I don't even know what you call that chest armor thing. And it's got the sword hilt on the back, so he can carry a sword like he did in the cartoon. Yeah, I think the face, first thing looking at him, it does look quite a bit like the cartoon version of him. It's not identical maybe, but it's a lot closer than the other figures we had, even the newer updated ones. He's got that signature He-Man hair bob going all the way down, so that's cool. It looks kind of like, who is the guy, Brian Jones from the Rolling Stones? That's always the haircut that I see there, Brian Jones there. You guys remember when I had Beastman's cousin as Mick Jagger? So we got We got He-Man's cousin here is Brian Jones. Guess we're gonna have the whole Rolling Stones outfit together. Who did we have as? Oh yeah, Skeletor was Keith Richards because of this skeleton face there, you know, drawn. What more to say? Very cool graphics also I like on this. The blue, it's a nice color update, nice change from the red, you know, that we're used to. Just, you know, add some more variety to the shelf or to the wall whenever I get these finally displayed on a wall somewhere. That'll be really cool to have. Just another look. So very cool, and also that cartoon label with the sort of Filmation colors there. So very neat, very excited for them. So looks like the next big thing comes in another box. And as you can see here, we've got the whole package box here. Pull everything aside so you can see that before I open it. So we got this Mattel Toys shipper box. I wonder if I ought to keep that, you know. That's, I almost don't even want to unbox it now, but you know, I got to look at it. I got to see the graphics on the box, because I haven't even watched that many videos about this yet. I'm kind of saving it. So I guess I'm going to open the shipper here. Despite the loss of the collector value, I got to be very careful not to cut through too deep, as I'm sure some of you have seen happens at stores. They cut through the shipper and they cut right into the box, which I'm trying not to do here. Masters of the Universe Origins Snake Mountain Playset HPG 41, and there it is, Skeletor's Castle, Skeletor's Fortress of Solitude, Skeletor's Strongest Place. There we go. Looks like we got the bottom, because we've got the labels there, as you can see. So probably dump it out this way. See, we got it right side up. Yes, we did. All right. So looks like you're looking at the front of the packaging and I'm looking at the back. This is going to be difficult to do, so I'm going to back it up here and try to look at it at the same time as I discuss it with you guys. So very cool. We got the new for 23 label over there, the description, evil stronghold of Skeletor, and just awesome graphics, as is always the case with our Masters of the Universe boxes. Just incredible. All the characters we've got on here. We've got the Snake Men coming in over here, it looks like. Don't want to try to name them all. We got King Hiss there, and the guy I just got there, Tongue Lashor. We've got Mossman, who I still haven't been able to get, who's only available for about $60 around here. I'm still hoping he's going to come down to 40. I figure he's not going to go up much from 60, so I'm kind of just waiting and hoping that eventually he's going to drop down to 40. We got Stinkor over here. We've got the skeleton guys that I think are Scareglow's henchmen. We got Manny Faces, maybe the new version, I can't tell, probably. Buzz-Off. I always wondered why Buzz-Off wasn't named B-Man. Maybe they already have a B-Man in the comic book somewhere, so they named him Buzz-Off, not sure. Got Man-At-Arms there. Looks like we got Screech over here. That's Skeletor's bird. We got Thunder Punch He-Man up here, it looks like. And Dragon Blaster Skeletor here, ruling the mountain. Webstor, the character I just got in the New Eternia figure. Hanging down from, it looks like he's got his grappling hook here in the snake's mouth. We've got the Eternian Goddess, the green version of Teela, very cool. We've got the yellow version, it looks like, of Evil Lyn. We've got Whiplash down here. So pretty much I think I've found and spotted everybody. So just a really cool looking fortress. The sort of wolf, well, we got the wolf head up here. And then I don't know what you call this beast here with the mouth that opens and closes. We've got the snake edition, which was not, I believe, on the original, or was it? I don't think it was. Taller peak here. So very excited. Like I said, we got CamoCon, I guess I can name him. This guy hasn't come out yet, I don't think. The guy with, he's got a claw like Clawful, but he's a snake man. And this one, I'm not sure if he's come out either. No, he has not either yet. So these are a couple of characters that are coming out still. that have not been released. We'll see. I'm not sure if they're ever going to get around to all their promises being filled. Now on the top we have all the play features described, it looks like. Just the overall front, what it looks like from the front. And we've got the snake grabbing He-Man here as he's trying to get in through the gate. Attacking him. What's it say? Striking snake. Terrify all intruders. Then we've got Coil Ridge. Scale the mountain. So we got Skeletor there, preventing you from getting up this mountain. Trapdoor. Capture enemies, which was like the original one, but I guess now we've got a net instead of him just falling down, or I don't remember. I didn't own Snake Mountain as a kid. I had a friend that did have them, and we used to play with them. I think by that time I was probably 11 going on 12, 10 going on 11, 11 going on 12, so 5th and 6th grade. I'm not sure I was still getting new figures, but I had friends that still had them, and enjoyed playing with Snake Mountain. I think he also had the Fright Zone and the Slime Pit. He's the one we always had to worry about getting the slime on his carpet. We got the Acid Pit. Sink your foes. That's cool. That's right. So this has the peg on the bottom, so you can break your figure in half. Not break them, but pull them apart, and then just stick the waist there, so it looks like he's sinking in. That's a really cool play feature, I think they added. The Secret Tunnel. Sneak inside. So we've got one of the Skeleton Warriors here sneaking into through the secret tunnel. Many faces here is what's that? Stronghold dungeon. Bind and hold prisoners. So we got him all kind of bound up there with his arms outstretched, kind of like he's being crucified, but he's definitely in a uncomfortable position there. And finally, Bone Throne. Rule Snake Mountain. At last, we have somewhere for Skeletor to sit down. Yay, He-Man! I can finally sit down. So that's a welcome addition to this new version of Snake Mountain. Skeletor gets a place to sit on his own. How about that? So that's so cool. Yeah, we can see he's got on the back. We got the inside displayed. We've got the jail here where you can keep the guys. We got the slime pit and the trapdoor. We got the bone throne. We got this ladder going up to the top there, or going down. Looks like the jail comes out. So very excited to have this set. I don't know when I'm going to finally open it up. This whole thing is pulling on me. I'm sorry about that, blocking off your view. So yes, again we have more figures shown in the back that we didn't have on the front. We got Triclops of the special mini comics variety there, the clown version. We got Rattler here. Oh, it even says all the names. Tongue Lashor, King Hiss, Frogmonger we got in there finally. We got mini comics, many faces it looks like here. Definitely tell by the color now. Slimerai, Skeleton Warriors, Mossman still hiding out in the jungle, living next door to Bigfoot, as I always say. Can't find him, but someone knows where he's at. We've got our Point Dread and Talon Fighter. I have picked that up. Really love that set. That's really cool. I still haven't even unboxed my Castle Grayskull, so I don't have anywhere to really perch it, except for I just have it sitting on a shelf upstairs on my computer area. Got Mechanic on his Ground Ripper there, and that's his Fisto on Stridor, so that's cool. Again, Thunder Punch He-Man, Dragon Blaster Skeletor, another Skeleton Warrior it looks like. So yeah, you've all seen it, you've all got it probably, you've all played with it. Now it's my turn to catch up. We'll see if I ever open this, unbox it. What do we got on this side real quick? Oh yeah, that's one of Skeletor's vehicles. Often he and Beastman are flying this around, and I think it's kind of one where they pick up and capture people. The other side we've got the Talon Fighter again. Very cool. And what's this? I don't recognize it. I have to turn it around here and see if I can figure out what that is. It's another Snake Man, wearing the Snake Man armor that Skeletor had, but they're kind of glowing and like dead or spooky ghosts or something. So we'll see. It looks like they may have some more new figures up their sleeves for us here. hopefully they're going to continue the line on Mattel Creations. We'll see if they do. It probably depends a little bit on the success of the Filmation or the cartoon version figures going forward, and you know how the factories in China are available, whatnot. All kinds of issues we probably don't know about. So anyway, try to keep this from going on forever. Thank you guys for tuning in, for all your support and staying with me and staying with the channel. Thanks for watching. Happy holidays. Take care, everybody. Bye now.